Hi and Assalamualaikum everyone. Welcome to our discussion. And for today's discussion, we'll be focusing how public toilet can be improved. Before we start it, let me introduce you my teammates. First and foremost, my name is Elia Ala, the moderator of this discussion, and gathering with me is Aisha Jasmine, Arfa Kistina, Nurhana Ismail, and Eliana Sofia. Public toilet has become the most prominent things that every city should have, and public toilet also is the provision of a safe and clean public amenities. Every user has their own responsibility to keep the toilet safe and clean. From my point of view, public toilet, we can improve the public toilet by improving the design of the public toilet. Why? This is because when we design a public toilet, we can create a pleasant look to others, users, neither for the locals or the foreigner. And it is really important when it comes to the foreigner because when they went back to their own country, their own experience in the country that they visited, and this will give a bad impact to Malaysia if our public toilet is in bad condition. Second, improving the public toilet, we can actually create a sense of unity in a certain individual because even myself, when I entered such a beautiful design of the public toilet, I feel very guilty to simply throw the rubbish or the tissue paper on the floor because to create that such a beautiful design, it costs you a lot of money and it gives you a lot of energy to create that beautiful design. Hence, by this sense of guilty, we can keep the cleanliness of the toilet. And here I would like to suggest some design that we can improve. First is we have to create a good ventilation system by putting a small fence on the wall of the toilet so those smelly air goes out of the toilet, let the fresh air inside. Or maybe we can put some freshener inside, more fresh environment. It is feasible for you to put some more it is better and during this COVID-19 because bacteria is the place we can't see through our naked eyes, and it is advisable for you to not touch something so that the bacteria, the virus, couldn't invade it through our body. So that's all for my point. I would like to ask, I'm pretty sure that you have your own opinion about the way you have your own ideas to improve the public toilet. So what do you think?
Okay, as for me, I think education is it's the most important things to improve public toilet because education makes people more disciplined. People with discipline will not make anything that against things that is morally educated. They will think before they did something. As for example, if someone have a thought that they want to paint like cursive word on the wall, they will think first like that is not morally educated. They should not do something like that, and it is something that categorized as vandalism, right? So maybe they can do something about their hobby, like contribute with others maybe school, and they can paint school wall and make it more cheerful, like something like that. How about you, Nurhana? What's on your mind?
Hannah, turn on the microphone.
Okay, I personally agree with education could improve our public toilet, but for me, I think it the way to improve our public toilet in more efficient way is by imposing compound to anyone who vandalize the toilet, because by compounding them, it will make they regret their wrongdoing and learn their lesson. And if the compound is in a form of money, it can generate more income to maintain the condition of the toilet and help to repair the damage. They would also think wisely if they are thinking about doing it again soon. It is also an initiative to form a more responsible consumer of the toilet next time if they know that they're about to be compound, they will try not to do anything that could damage the toilet. Therefore, the toilet will remain in a good condition and don't really need any improvement and will have a lower maintenance. I think that's all from me. What about you, Ariana?
For me, we can improve public toilet by the owner of public toilet should conduct a regular supervision, so he or she can check that sanitary features, sensor or mechanical system are working in good condition. Then the owner can use inspection card to supervising and monitoring of the toilet maintenance. So by doing that, they will notice if any errors happen at the public toilet. So if any error or something not working well, the owner should rectify a qualified person such as plumber to repair existing damage. Like we know sometimes at public toilet, faulty urinal rarely have some problem. So when the owner qualify a plumber to repair it, the public toilet can be used more efficiently and give some like users will have a good impression to the public toilet, as we know not only Malaysian people using the public toilet, maybe there are foreigner, some people from other country. If there were no someone who qualified at that time, the owner should what we call that, write a notice or a message that the toilet are cannot working well at that time to alert users, so the users will not using it and make the condition worse. So that's what I think. Then I think I should pass to Aisha to go. Maybe she has something in her mind. Aisha, are you there?
Yes, yes. Oh, sorry, my connection lost. Can you repeat your question?
I want to know if you have something to suggest how to make the public toilet best in this condition.
As for me, I agree with Elia's point because we need a good design to improve a public toilet. Uh, this is because good design can make people comfortable to use it and also give a good impression towards other people, as Elia said just now. Other than that, since we are during a pandemic, um, people want public toilet should be built larger so that it can fit many people so that we can still maintain our distance while using the public toilet. Also, public toilet should have a changing room so that people who travel a long distance journey can comfortably change their outfit after driving for a long time. That's my point of view. How about the others? Any comment?
I have a question for you, Aisha. As to put a new design for the toilet, how do you think you can find the funding to do so? Like it as a high maintenance issue.
As for the funding, I think the company who wanted to build the toilet should budget properly for the funding, for the maintenance, for the um, appliance in it so that it will it will be convenient, and also um they should use a material that is low, not truly high cost.
Okay, thank
That's
you.
my anything. Okay, so anybody has another point? Another suggestion?
I want to add something on my point, which is the order of something. Public toilet should conduct regular supervision. As we know, by doing regular supervision by the owner, it will help to keep the public toilets in good condition, which is the owner can keep maintain the public toilet in good condition because the owner will always notice if any damage occur or any equipment are not enough. So by doing that, I think it is a best ways we can take to make sure our public toilet in Malaysia in good condition. But I also agree with our first statement, which is by education we can improve our public toilet, which is I think by education we don't have to budget much cost any big budget because we can spread the awareness by school. At school, teachers should remind their students to be more responsible if they are using public toilet to keep the condition of public toilet in good condition. So that's all what I want to say. Is there anyone to add something?
I also think that by education we can improve the toilet in the most efficient way.
As for me, I also think education is the most is a good way to keep the public toilet, to improve our public toilet, because when we educate children since they're little, they will remember until they grow old. That's my point. Elia, do you have anything?
I think, yeah, I think we have to improve the education first in terms of to improve the public toilet, because without education we couldn't have a good discipline in ourselves. And yeah, we have to do a lot of, we have to let, we have to expose the young children with a lot of with a lot of good etiquette to I think the public toilet then, and you guys spend
I think I got
I
my.
think
Okay, Afra, you can give it.
I think we all agree that education is the most important point here. So I think we have reached our consciousness, and I think that's all for today's discussion. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Allah.